Houston health officials are waiting to figure out their next move, one day after the Texas Attorney General said local health officials cannot preemptively stop schools from reopening. Adam Bennett shows us why the mayor wants the state to clear up the confusion.
Each of us needs to do our part.
During this morning's Houston City Council meeting,
If the state wants to be in charge, the state needs to say that.
a plea to Austin for consistency.
But we can't isolate and go back and forth. That's not good for anyone.
Mayor Sylvester Turner was responding to a letter Attorney General Ken Paxton sent to Stephenville's mayor yesterday, offering guidance on school reopenings. In a statement, Paxton later said, quote, "While local health authorities may possess some authority to close schools in limited circumstances, they may not issue blanket orders closing all schools on a purely preventative basis. That decision rightfully remains with school system leaders."
Earlier, the government indicated that local health authorities did have that authority. And the Texas Education Agency last week said school districts could delay opening and keep their state funding if local health officials ordered their closure. But all of that has changed as of yesterday.
Today, a Houston Health Department spokesperson told me Dr. David Pearce, the city's public health authority, is not commenting on Paxton's letter. That spokesperson told me they have to wait for the legal interpretation of what it means. A spokesperson for Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo told us the county attorney's office is reviewing what impact, if any, the letter will have on local school reopening plans. A top lawyer with the county attorney's office told commissioners they're working with other major counties to figure out the right next steps.
Our first response is not litigation. It's not to run to the courthouse. Our first response is to talk to people and see what can be worked out, see if there is an agreement on just what the law is. And
Adam Bennett, KHOU 11 News.
So the state's largest teachers organization says the Attorney General's guidance isn't helping parents. He's just making it more confusing for everyone. The Association of Texas Professional Educators says we need leadership and criteria for reopening campuses, not a political competition between state and local officials.
And your child may be forced to wear a mask when students finally return to the classroom. How do you make sure they're doing it without scaring them? Our mental health expert, he has some advice for us. That's coming up here in about 20 minutes.